Hello. Haven't done a video in a couple of months, and technically have still, wow, words. I technically still have one or two in the pipeline, but I haven't worked on those and probably gonna ditch it. I've moved on to streaming, and I actually quite enjoy it. So if you're watching this video, just give the live tab on my channel a quick peek, see if I have any upcoming streams. I stream really whenever I can. I don't have a set schedule because my work schedule isn't really set. I just know ahead of time when I'm doing things. But I think you'll notice a specific airplane here that I've been waiting months to fly. Let's get this lined up all nice. There we go. Ooh, that was loud, even for me. The Flight FX Vision Jet has finally released. Technically, this is the day after. The only reason I'm recording right now at 7 in the morning is because 3 hours ago almost, I was woken up by a line of thunderstorms, which you could probably see in the background is actually heading in this direction. At least I think that's the line of thunderstorms. I'm hoping live weather won't fail me now. I flew into a hurricane with live weather. I'm going to assume this line of storms isn't going to fail me. But yeah, it's the brand new Vision Jet, and I thought might as well do a video about it. So we're going to do a quick exec run. We're here on the ground in Brunswick, and we're going to be flying up to Fulton County. The inside is just absolute. Oh, there's the caps pin. I think that'll come out in a second. But let's take a look at this attention to detail. Like, this is a pretty good texture. I mean, it's not like you'd be looking at it in real life, but it's really, really good. And I know this is like kind of a dumb thing. Same with that tag right there. But this is something that a lot of aircraft developers would just completely bypass. So Flight FX, props to you. You can see we are in the executive configuration. Ooh, can you move something down here? No. Okay. Oh well. We're gonna leave these lights off because it's almost daytime. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get some power on the aircraft here. So we're gonna turn on battery 1 and 2, and might as well turn on the generators as well. We'll turn on the lights there. Also turn on the probe heat. So the instrument suite is the G3000 by working title. It's doing its self-test here. It's the G3000 by working title. Beautiful. I love it. I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of the touchscreen. I quite enjoy it, and we'll monitor both frequencies. Just set that because I can. So it's amazing aircraft. I've only flown it in relatively smooth air, so I guess we'll see how it handles as we fly into weather. The aircraft comes with its own virtual aircraft management system, the VAMS, right here. As you can see, we're in the executive configuration. So you'll have your statistics. You can take your chocks on and off the storage cover. Oh wait. Let's come back here and close this up. Amazingly smooth animation. And also the sounds are awesome. Yep, there's the storage cover. There's not the storage cover. What the heck is going on? That's what it is. Come down here to status, luggage. No. Luggage door. There we go. We gotta close that up, I think. And then we can turn the storage cover on. There we go. Like, how many developers are gonna think of that? And you see, this is a custom tail number. And it's on the storage cover as well. Like, this attention to detail is kind of ridiculous, and I love it. Looks like it's getting a little foggy down here in Brunswick. But this is, like, you have the engine covers. Let's see, what else are there? Pedostatic covers? I should have done my research. Oh yeah, pedostatic covers. Look at that. Then you have your COM 1 and COM 2 antennas there. This is just, like, ridiculous, but in a good way. As we are setting up for a flight, we're going to take the covers off and remove the chocks as well. Excuse me. And we can go ahead and see, that little groan there is not something that you would include. Which means, like, the attention to detail on this, again, is ridiculously awesome. And also, you'll notice this Bose tab right here. And the fact that we have A20 headsets on. So you can turn the headsets on so they disappear. So now the pilots are wearing them. And, whoops, wrong button. You can turn the noise canceling on. And it works. Which is another amazing thing. Like, this aircraft has blown my mind. You have your standard cold dark taxi and takeoff. Oh. The luggage door. We're actually gonna come to the right here. We'll open it up. So you saw I had the luggage set to family vacation. That just puts a couple pieces of luggage back here. I could set it to golf trip, and that puts a golf caddy back here. Or a snowboarding trip. You get a duffel bag and a snowboard. We'll leave it there, and we'll also close the luggage door. Just like that. We'll reset the drone cam, and then you also have a couple of views here, and the reflections are just gorgeous. This livery, I don't know what it is, but it's too good. It is just too good. I don't know what it is. The metallic gray, the dark gray, the orange, and the white and black lines. Ugh, too much awesomeness. Well, before we kill the batteries, we might as well put in our flight plan. Brunswick. We're going to KFTY. you would think. Select departure. Oh yeah, no departure. No departure. Pfft, I knew that. Destination. Select approach. ILS runway 8. Load. And arrival. Runway 8 via the... whatever that is, with the Wogum transition. Load. Also, if you hear rumbling in the background, that's also the thunder of the storms that I'm actually going to fly into on this flight. So, we're going to start with BERT. B-E-R-T-T. Then we're going to go to, actually, load airway, T425 with an exit of Hable. Then we'll go to the Alma VOR AMG. Enter. And that puts us on the arrival. So that's a pretty quick and easy flight plan. Nothing too bad there. We'll be going up to 16,000 feet. So we're just going to set this up to 16,000. That's going to take a second. And we're initially going to VS it up at 1,500 feet per minute. We're also going to set runway heading, which is 252. That's also going to take a second. And we'll leave that there. So I'm actually going to leave the door open for the engine start, which we're going to do here in a second, and I'm also going to mute myself. Actually, before I do that... No, that's not it. I completely forgot how to do this. Where is it? Utilities, initialization. There we go. We're good. We'll get the system tests done.
Higher, 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 higher. Stall, stall, stall.
There we go. Ooh. There we go. And done. Okay. I guess that works. There we go. We'll get the chart up there. Come over here to the speed bugs. We'll just leave that there. Minimums. We'll leave that off for now. And yeah, so I'm gonna leave the door open for the engine start. I don't know if that actually modifies what kind of sound you hear, but we're about to see. I'm gonna mute myself for this as well. Okay, so the sound doesn't go away when the animation is finished, but it does modify what kind of sounds you hear, which is awesome. We can go back to the VAMs and also turn on the active noise cancellation, which I think I'm going to leave on for right now. I think for... You know what? No. Because this is the first flight... Also, I love the transition there. Because this is the first flight, I think I'm just going to leave noise cancellation off. So we're going to trim into the green here. It's a 8,000 foot runway, so we can deal with the flaps up. Departure. I don't think we're going to need any anti-ice. Just take another quick look at the gorgeous Vision Jet, and we're going to take off into the sun. Awesome. Well, not into the sun, but you know. Just another opportunity for screenshots and such. I just love this aircraft. We're gonna get a great sunset shot there. So I think we're ready to go. We are going to go up to runway 25. So we're going to release the parking brake. Oh, also, for right now, if anyone's watching this video to figure out if they want to buy this, the click spot for the parking brake is not on the parking brake handle. It's just to the left of the brake reset button. It's kind of in this space. I realize you can't actually see my cursor. Let's see if I can change that. So it's actually right here. It's not right here. It's right here. And I think it's better to actually just leave the capture cursor on, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I think we'll just leave that in the flight plan here. We're going to release the parking brake. Actually, I think the parking brake was already released. And we're gonna get rolling. Make sure we don't hit this poor person here. Okay, we're good. So we're gonna spin ourselves around. Just like that. We'll be on our way. There we go. It seemed like that FADEC there was frozen. And we'll also make our traffic call. Brunswick traffic, Vision Jet, November 22395, taxiing to runway 25. Because this is a straightaway and I don't want this video to drag on forever, we are just gonna get some speed up here. So you can see the ground and true airspeed here, and also the UTC time. So we're going to keep it right around 25 to 30 knots. Don't want to go over 30. But this is a fairly long taxi, so we're not going to go too slow here. And this aircraft does come with a auto throttle. I will show you how that works once we get in the air. And I don't know if I can say enough how much I love this aircraft. I absolutely love this aircraft. I will probably just keep repeating that. There's the sunrise. Come back to idle on the throttles. So we got 10 knots from 217 is what I'm seeing. So we'll have a slight crosswind, which isn't too bad. And for some reason the pilots disappeared? Interesting. Either way, we're up here at the end of the taxiway. So we're gonna come up here to the hold short lines. There's like nobody nearby. Actually, there's someone in Jacksonville, which is sort of nearby, but not really. I don't think they're close enough to hear anything I say. But because we are in VATSIM, you know, we gotta be good traffic, good stewards of the traffic. Does that work? Does this work? No, it does not. Okay, that's all right. Not bad. Also, if you want like cabin light, it's right up here. But you can't actually tell the difference. I'll go over like lighting and stuff once I land. I guess the cabin lights just stay on? Oh, also, a cool thing. There's a TV that comes down and shows a really cool picture of Vision Jet. I like that. That's a cool thing to include. Oh, also a note, at the moment the cap system does not actually work. I don't remember if it was mentioned if it is going to be added at some point or not. And also the, what is that actually called? The safe return auto land does not work either. I don't think they're going to actually end up modeling that, because honestly, what's the point? Also, that would probably be very tough now that I think about it. I know I jokingly asked about it and was like, you should totally do it, but that would actually be pretty complicated. And it's so pointless that I really don't think there's a point. I mean, because how I understand it is, if you're flying, the pilot is incapacitated, you could click the safe return auto land. And first of all, I think it chooses the nearest safe airport to land at, and starts navigating there. And second of all, it broadcasts on the radio that like there's an emergency and such. But it's the choosing the nearest safe airport to land at, then navigating itself, then setting itself up all the way to land, and landing, and stopping. It does all that. And that would probably be incredibly hard to actually capture. Might even be impossible. Brunswick traffic, 22395, departing on runway 25. So, we can go now. Everything looks good here. Actually, we're going to line up on the runway first, and then take a look at the throttle, and then we'll take off. Also, this cockpit is so nice. You get such a good view of everything. Like, I know it's a design feature, but these windows are massive, and they're awesome. Okay, so there is an MCT thing right there. And we'll be doing a flaps up departure. So we're just gonna send it. And once again, the sound is amazing. It sounds awesome. Airspeed is alive. I'm not doing a good job of keeping it on the rudders. There's 90 knots. So we're going to try to smoothly pitch up here. Positive rate and gear up. We'll put on the autopilot as well. Let it build up the speed. We can actually put it in a nav mode now. There's the nose gear up and done. So once we get up to, I think that's 165, we're going to hit flight level change. Flight level change, and we'll just go up at 165. I think that's max continuous thrust right there. But just as we can, we are going to set this up to like, oh, okay, we'll leave it at 165. And it'll just hold max continuous thrust for us. We can also get rid of the charge. No. Ah, there we go. And it'll turn when it's time. Let's take a look outside the aircraft. Ah, just gorgeous. So while we're climbing, we're just gonna get some screenshots and just enjoy the Vision Jet. We're climbing through 6,300 feet now. Okay, so that turned way quicker than I expected it to. We are coming up on 10,000 feet, so I'm actually going to just turn off the landing light there. And it looks largely clear out this direction, which is slightly concerning, because I do believe I have live weather on. Yeah, I'm going to just turn it off here for a second. Holy clouds. Ooh, some stutter, some jumpage. But we're good. And this next ride is incorrect, I think. We're about to find out. No, that is incorrect, but looks better. Probably just gonna keep it right here, like that. So yeah, I'm gonna play around a little bit here. Timers. Huh. Interesting. Never messed with that. We can do some PFD settings. Wind. We can get some wind in here. Option 2. And option 3. That works. I like that. AOA is on. SVT. Oh, synthetic vision. Ooh, I like that. And we don't need meters. PFD map settings. Where to look at minimums. So we can look at the map setting. Oh wait, we just looked at the map settings, but it just controls over here. Duh. Go to the traffic map here. Traffic settings. It's already set. Okay. Weather. Weather radar settings. Radar on. Interesting. I wish Microsoft Flight Sim had an actual weather radar. Because that would be nice. Let's look at utilities. Lighting configuration. Oh, no. We're just gonna leave that at 100%. Setup, avionics. Mints. Oh, we are, coming up on our cruise altitude, so once we hit 16,000, we can actually bump that to speed up. Database, Snapograph is available, okay. And we already went through initialization. Oh, checklist. So there's two things right here, a vertical knob, and then a little roller right here. That's for your checklist. So you can roll it through to select things, then you can actually click it to go through the items. So we completely forgot to do the checklist. We're up here now, so we might as well just go through and pretend we did all of this correctly. We didn't hold the brakes. Cruise, this lever is required, ice protection is required, and EIS monitor. Other than that, we're good. Okay. Yeah, that's the checklist there. That's how that works. And we're firmly at 16,000. So we're gonna go ahead and set, we'll just set 250 and go as quickly as I possibly can. So the Vision Jet can go all the way up to 31,000 feet, but I guarantee you are not gonna get to 250 knots up there. I think we're starting to see some of the the weather we're going to be flying through. I just didn't expect it to be so clear at Brunswick. Oh, there's a velocity vector as well. Neat. So you can see how much of a crab you're doing. We're basically going to let the auto throttle keep us at max continuous thrust. Yeah, next rat is not right. Alternate gear extend. I did not know that was down here. I'm gonna do some exploring. We're gonna come back here. If you ever wonder why I look to the side and then move, it's because I don't actually I don't have a way to move forward in the cabin. I can move left and right, up and down. I have that set to my arrow keys, but that's it. Can we do anything here? No. But there's a headphone jack and a phone charger, so that's nice. Can you pull this lever? You cannot. Okay, and we already, and we are actually inside the roof of the plane. But I guess those cabin lights are automatic or something like that. I am not entirely sure. But you can have an entire extra row of 3 seats back there, which is nice. We're actually going to just put the auto throttle at 225. There's no point in keeping it higher. So we're going to let it do its thing there. No. Because we're suddenly dropping way below. We'll just put it back to 250. We'll get there quicker. By like a knot and a half. Oh, also, I forgot the environmental control system. Interesting. I like it. But yeah. That's the Vision Jet as it is at release. As we fly into the weather, I'm sure it'll get pretty bumpy. But I think I'm going to grab some breakfast and leave this to fly around.
Atlanta traffic, pushing back from Alpha 50.
Beautiful views out here. And while I was gone, I did go do an exterior inspection of the house. There's some mild side paneling damage from the side that I heard the banging from, so that's nice. In a sarcastic way. I said that way too cheerful. We are on the arrival now. Ooh. pretty clouds. This is actually really gorgeous. Whoa. Also, how far... Holy... Where's the velocity vector? It's not even on there anymore. But I think that next ride may be more accurate than I was giving it credit for. So we're gonna set, what, 3,000 feet? Actually, we're gonna just go down to 5,000 for now. I'm gonna VS it down at 1,200 feet per minute for right now. $1,500 actually. Atlanta traffic, November 22395. We're descending into Fulton County from 16,000. We're going down to 5,000 for now. A ton of screenshots because everything is good. Hello, lag. Fulton County should be in that direction, and we're getting lag spikes here. Yep. Go ahead and start landing it. Actually, where is... It's cold enough, I think we should turn on the anti-ice. VREF is 83 knots, so we'll come in at 100. Still says no wind. We'll come in at 90 knots. That gives us 7 knots plus or minus.
Land traffic. Texas 369, taxi 226 west via Alpha 13, Alpha Bravo 15, Bravo.
And that minimum is 250 feet. altitude is 4,000. These clouds are beautiful.
There's traffic, Center 369, crossing 26 right.
Why am I getting so much lag? Should not be this bad.
No traffic, Center 369, taking 26 left, departing via VE. NASA 2 departure.
gonna just go down to 3,000 feet.
Temperature first time passing through 3,800 for 28,000. Have a good flight, everyone in the area.
Approach briefing, we're doing an ILS. Hopefully we'll meet the minimums and can hand land it. Otherwise we're going to have to go around and figure out somewhere else to land. About to fly over Dallas, Georgia. Well, the fact that we can see the ground here is good. Also, we don't want to descend any further. Yeah, we don't want to go much further than this. I'm going to slow down to 220. Power lines down there, don't want to crash into those. Down to 180. You know what? We'll just go all the way down to 140 here. almost. Lovely. It's a bit much. Okay, so here's
Land
what
traffic
we're
on
gonna
2 very runway
fly the
direct
airport.
inbound.
If we break out of the clouds with enough, if we break out of the clouds by minimums, we're gonna see what the winds are like, and if they're acceptable, we will continue with the landing. If they aren't, we'll abort the landing. We'll line ourselves up on the other side. That's what we'll do. I'm having a feeling we're gonna have to line ourselves up on the other side. Might have to do a, actually, no, we don't have the option to do back course. Uh-oh. Oh, let's hope we can land with a 20 knots. Go ahead and hit the approach button. Slow to 100 knots. Go full flaps and gear down. Gear down through green and flaps full. Fulton County traffic Cirrus November 22395 on the ILS for runway 8. We're going to attempt this approach. We might have to go around and try again on the other side. This is probably not going to be my proudest landing, but it's whatever. We're not even going to follow the missed approach procedure, we're just going to climb it 4,000 feet if we must. Still no visual on the runway. We're about to fly right by Six Flags. Gear down, flaps down. Oof. These lag spikes are pretty bad. Ah, the wind's calmed down. Nice. Okay. Well, we got a visual so we can take the autopilot off here. The only thing we really have to worry about is the stuttery frames. Let's not go up. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. And if we can make it, we can take, there we go. Well, right up here would be Hill Aircraft. And Fulton County traffic to Vision Jet November 22395 is clear of 8. Correction. Clear of runway 8. There's a runway 8 and a runway 9 left, which is weird. This building does not look like that. And that's a hangar. Parking brake set. Engine off. After landing. Flaps, we have wing stabilizer, IPS switch, I guess off, engine IPS switch off. Probe heat off, external lights as required, they're all off. Brakes check. Parking brake is set. Shut down, throttle idle, IPS switch off, bleed, switch fresh air. Oxygen master off, lights off. Engine knob off, engine button, press, N2 below 24%, caps pin replace. Gen 1 and 2 switches off. Bat 1 and 2 off. Parking brake. Chocks. Alright, I guess at that point we just shut off power to the aircraft. And we're here at Fulton County. Let's see how that landing was. 82 feet per minute, 74 knots. That is a smooth landing. That is a really smooth landing. Not bad at all. And to think I was worried about having to go around. Psh. Okay. Well, that, ooh. Well, that wraps up this morning's flight. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this gave you a pretty good insight into how the aircraft works. Yeah. I think I'll be streaming later today on the day that I record this. I'm gonna try to get this edited and released in like the next hour or so. I might stream later today if I do. If not, just give my channel live tab a check, see if I have any streams scheduled. And yeah, come join me. I don't always reply, especially in critical phases of flight. And I'm not always at my computer, but for the most part, I will interact and talk with you. So, come join me for my live streams. They're fun. So, I think with that, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you enjoyed, and adios.